dear Purnata 4 versus Arif 004, uh, simultaneous game, and classical casual game. Let's go deeper by moves. Prantosh Da, that is Purnata 4, played d4, Arif from Kustia, popular player in Bangladesh. Arif 004 played knight f6, and bishop f4, like London system, e6, and e3, d5, c4, bishop d6, attacking the bishop, bishop d6, queen d6, and e5. So here attacking the queen, and queen goes back with losing a tempo, and white develops a knight on queen side at c3, 0-0, that means king set castling, knight f3, and c6. Here b4 by white, and strengthening the c5 square, closing it, knight bd7, bishop d3, and rook e8, trying to attack on the king's file. So knight knight e5, slightly inaccurate move, as it breaks the opening principle, as one should not improve same piece twice in the opening. So here black must take and capture his pawn on e5, and knight on d7 is attacking the pawn, and so here f5 is played, and making white king slight weaker, as there is queen h4 check and g3, and the g2 g3 h3 square gets weak, and queen goes to stop the castling, and bishop was a savior. Bishop f1 prevents it, and queen goes to a6. Now queen d4, again another slight inaccurate opening move, as white should try to playing bishop g2 or e2, and make castling. So castling was king side was the best move, as the queen side pawn position is not suitable for castling, and there is no pawn on b, c, and d2 square. So queen side castling can lead more weakness to white camp. So b6, so sensing that black is trying to open the b file for his rook and attack the queen set. So finally white white side played the another inaccurate move, and it is really weakening the king more, and instead white can castle king side after playing bishop d3 or e2. So we should remember that in king safety in the opening is must, as but there is no threat for the queen. If I castle here, king will save it, and both kings will remain in the king side. So now after a long castle, black immediately breaks the b file, capturing the pawn. at a5, and trying to exchange the bishops, light bishops, or taking this control of this square, playing the rook to b8 and b4 next. White also attacks, and it is a classical game, you should remember. So if you make mistakes, and it can create weakness, and you can't but in blitz game you can play bad moves, but opponent can't use that. So in classical game it is tough to defend position like this, but here black side was playing a simultaneous game, so why I think he made mistake and can't use the advantage of this queen side. So let's see. So he is still playing good, attacking the queen side, and since white king tries to be exchange the rooks, maybe this queen is attacking check and the pawn, but this pawn is not easy to capture as bishop d3, and if you capture, and the rook will come, and black will be in trouble. So this move is still inaccurate, looking inaccurate, as the this bishop can attack the queen and try to improve the pawn, or try to attack on the king side. So I think here black was greedy, and now this rook can attack the king, and now it is equal position, seeing white's weakness is now not more than black's. Black has also weakness now, so white should use this immediately. So let's see, and white played the correct moves. The queen f2 check, and black should okay, bishop is here to defend, bishop e2, and so bishop yeah, this move is not so good, as the rook can't be captured with the knight, but in the long run it will be in danger, trouble. That is, if the bishop can free, as the rook is coming, and the king should capture, or king should go back, then the bishop can capture, or the knight can capture. If the pin can be removed. So queen white is doing the right thing, attacking the queen, and so here instead of taking advantage of king white king's weakness, black queen blundered and captured, as I don't know why, maybe in time pressure, or as he was playing simul many games, it is a clear, now it is a winning for white, as queen captures only bishop, the knight captures the and maybe black thought some attacks, so why the knight will be saved by this rook, or knight can play it here, so there is no more and is now the white's advantage is +5, and almost rook up. So here is a pawn capture, and supported by knight on d7, so black king just okay, the knight defends, and the rook can attack once, but queen has nice recovery and attack also, this on pawn on a5. So I think as it is a long time control game, there is no chance to lost by time for white. So I think white should resign. In this at this time. But black is trying to gathering his pieces, minor pieces. But I think there is no hope. So some check. So what can you do? Knight. Okay, knight is attacked. The rook can save it. I think I should not analyze it more, as really Prantosh got a nice recovery, and uh, but positionally he is lost. White side is lost, as his king was in vulnerable position in the opening. So we should learn from this position. Very instructive game, as opening and mistake in the tournament games or in online games, mistakes happen, and then you can easily exploit uh, your opponent's mixed mistakes. As now white queen is capturing all the pawns, attacking, and nothing is working, as all pieces are active, and the king has no pawn. There is no pawn on the queen side. I think there is no problem, as the pieces are defending well, and the attacker will be eliminated quickly. Okay, so congratulations for recovery game. This recovery game, uh, but I would suggest to play positionally, and follow, especially in classical games. We must follow the opening principles, and we should not go for immediate attack and queen attacks, early queen attacks. So here on 39 move, black resigned. Game instructive game, and I hope Prantosh will play better, and a better classical game in future, and give us some instructive game. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy, and if you're new to my channel, you can hit the subscribe button